Hi, my name is Chris Cerrone. I am a candidate for supervisor in the town of Marlborough. I chose to run for supervisor because I'm deeply concerned with the course our current supervisor has our town on. In the past 2 years, we have seen very little accomplished other than continued polarization of our community. We need to focus on the issues at hand and work diligently and with unity as a board in an effort to control development and keep our taxes affordable for current and future generations. We need to expand our commercial tax base by promoting business along the Route 9W corridor. In order to do so, we need to expand our infrastructure, such as sewer and water, to make properties along the 9W shovel-ready and more attractive to business developers. Neighboring towns such as Newburgh, Gardner, and Highland all have grocery stores, McDonald's, and Dunkin' Donuts, and other commercial services that pay commercial taxes and ease the burden for their residents. By expanding our commercial tax base and promoting businesses, we can ease the tax burden that so many residents are feeling. This would especially benefit our seniors and our children, who we hope will stay and raise their families here, such as we have. We need to make certain that we protect our farmers and their property rights, as well as their right to farm. While we are hopeful that they will be farming for a long time, we need to support them to respect their land by not threatening to change zoning that would make their property less valuable. Along with investing and improving in infrastructure, we also need to invest in our roads. To do so, we need to continue to work with the highway superintendent to identify those roads that need to be addressed, and with our board to determine the best way to fund those improvements. We need to work with our local school district as well as our surrounding communities to forge intermunicipal agreements in an effort to eliminate duplication of services and capitalize on opportunities that will greatly benefit the taxpayers. The town of Marlborough is a multi-million-dollar business, and that needs serious, experienced people to run it. And that is what our team offers. People who have the ability to communicate and network with professionals in an effort to get the very best for our town. If elected supervisor, I intend to lead our town board in an absolute non-political manner that will benefit you, the taxpayer. It's time to get back to work.
Hi, my name is Lisa Biggin, and I'm running for the position of councilwoman here in the town of Marlborough. As you may or may not know, my family and I moved here about 9 years ago. So you might be wondering how my presence on the town board would benefit you, the resident. Have you ever heard the phrase, "can't see the forest through the trees"? Sometimes being too close to an issue or wrapped in the personalities of friends or family affords a person a narrow viewpoint. Living here just long enough and paying attention to the issues facing this community has afforded me the ability to see beyond local personalities or personal grudges. As a matter of fact, I am beholden to no one because of my lack of personal history here. I have nothing to gain by being elected other than the satisfaction that I might be able to help steer the community out of the current mire of politics du jour. As Chris stated earlier, the past 2 years have been representative of a stagnated town board that has done little toward the betterment of our community. Going to the town board meetings myself, I can attest to the fact that the Republican majority has in fact been supportive of most every motion for resolution that our current supervisor and Democratic minority have brought forth. That's not to say there haven't been questions or concerns raised by the Republican majority. Our elected officials are charged with making sure that every individual is represented, and therefore questions and concerns need to be addressed. Our Republican representatives have done just that. What is lacking from our current town government, however, and needs to be changed is the leadership. We need a leader who can effectively direct the energies of each board member. Individual board members that are willing to work hard for the entire community, and ultimately a supervisor and council members that can work together professionally, even through disagreements or differences of opinion. There needs to be a sense of unity and respect first among board members, for there to be unity and respect among our community members. There can be no individual agenda, and I repeat that again, no individual agenda. There must be a united effort for anything to succeed. Let me reiterate Chris's earlier explanation of our united platform. We are dedicated to a non-political team approach to government. We need to begin a campaign for commercial growth and development. And in order for that commercial development and growth to happen, we need sewer and water district expansions. In order to keep taxes from escalating any further, our government needs to be reasonable with its budgeting and spending. And lastly, preservation of landowner rights. We are, after all, of the people and for the people. For a further explanation of my stance on the issues, go to www.lisabiggin4marlborough.wordpress.com. I thank you for your time, and I sincerely hope that you will vote for the team who will work for you to get things done. Vote Row B on November 6th. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ed Molinelli. I'm a candidate for town councilman in the town of Marlborough. I have decided to run for town councilman because I am not happy with the current course of our leadership. In the past 2 years, our town government has become stagnant. Nothing seems to get accomplished. Tax increases have become out of hand. We need to expand our commercial tax base by developing our 9W corridor. This can only be accomplished by expanding our water and sewer district to make these expansions desirable to commercial businesses. We must also protect our farmers and their property rights, also their right to farm. Farmers need to control their land. We need to support our farmers and work with them to keep them profitable. If elected town councilman, I will make my decisions based on what's best for you, the taxpayer, and the town of Marlborough, and it will always be a non-political decision. I have lived in Marlborough all my life, been involved as director of Boys Little League for 20 years, manager 24 years, CYO coach 10 years, involved in Newburgh Pop Warner for 3 years. I want to continue to live in this community, which has given me so much. My mom's family has been here since the 1750s. She met my dad here in the hamlet of Marlborough. So this town means much more to me than you think. I guess I need to finish up, but if you need to get in touch with me, my home phone is always available to you at 236-7033. Thank you, and I hope to hear from you, and I'm grateful for your consideration.
Hello, my name is Michael Pascal, and I am privileged to have the opportunity to speak to you today. I have been nominated as a candidate for Town Justice by the Republican Party and also endorsed by the Conservative and Independence parties. I have been a lifelong resident of Marlborough and a member of various community organizations. Currently, I am the Director of Engineering for St. Luke's Cornwall Hospital, Deputy Commissioner of a New York State Commission, 35-year member of the New York State Magistrates Association, and a past instructor of decision and stress management courses. I attended Marlborough schools, Orange County Community College, Maritime College, and received magistrate certifications from Albany Law School. In addition, I have previously been elected to 4 consecutive 4-year terms as a Marlborough Town Justice and had the privilege of adjudicating in over 10,000 cases. Judges base their decisions on the facts of law, not on their personal viewpoints or on policy issues. Unlike other candidates, judges cannot campaign by making promises about how they will decide on issues. Restrictions on judicial campaign speech were designed to maintain judicial impartiality. However, we are free to speak on judicial independence, which in essence means the law has made a promise of neutrality. I, if elected, make that promise of neutrality. Decisions will be made based on evidence and the law, not on public opinion, personal whim, or executive branches, and lastly, not by private citizens or groups. What the electorate needs to consider in electing a judge is that the person is capable of upholding the law, be independent and impartial, have appropriate temperament and character. Also, credentials and public confidence are of the utmost importance. We as mortals lack the gift of seeing into the hearts of other men and women. The best we can do is to read about a judicial candidate, listen to him or her speak, consider the opinions of those who know that candidate, and hope or pray for the wisdom to discern which candidate will strive to do justice the best. I am that candidate. I hope you will give me your consideration at the November 6th election and vote for Mike. Thank you very much.